one part that stuck out and resonated with me, and I'm sure it did with many viewers, is you talked about putting in the work and learning from your childhood and why those moments shaped you into the woman you are today, but then putting in time for therapy and how that helped grow you into the woman that you are now, able to be on the show, be able to give your all in a relationship, to potentially say yes to a future and a partnership at the end of this. And I thought that was such a mature standpoint because, every season there's so many different ages, maturity levels on the show. But for, I think, you to sit down and talk about, yep, therapy has helped me and this is why and this is how it shaped me, I think was so important that viewers will definitely appreciate that. So thank you for sharing that. I can't imagine it was easy, but that was a big moment. And so I'm glad that Clayton was able to hear that from you. Did you feel good in his responses to you after sharing all of that?
Oh, definitely. Which I think there's also something to be said about when someone does have something to share to you that's kind of heavy and big. Sometimes there's not always a perfect response. In fact, a lot of times I think there's not. So for me, he kind of understood that and really just gave me space, and I could tell with his body language, and just his overall demeanor that he, in that moment, he knew there was nothing really right of him to say, but he just like allowed me to say it and made me feel really safe. So I think that's really the best thing that anyone can do for someone in this situation. And then he said some really nice, like heartfelt things afterwards, to where I knew that not only was he kind of processing it, but he wanted to kind of reciprocate and give me some validation, which was huge in that moment. I mean, and the bigger context of things, I'm here kind of showing all of like my deepest, darkest innards, while there's however many women still here, at home, but you take that chance, and he made me feel really good doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think we've seen that kind of theme. We've heard a lot of women say that he really made you guys feel safe, which I think is such a wonderful quality. And I think it was really beautiful seeing you open up and be vulnerable. And you just came across so confident and self-aware and mature in your delivery.
Oh, thank you.
So I really commend you for that. And I'm pro therapy. Also, I love therapy. I think it's the best thing ever.
Oh, amen.
Same, yes.
And I don't think we hear enough about that on the show. So
Right.
I think that it was great to kind of have that advocacy moment.